gente, lo encontramos. Estamos aquí con la Stanley Cup, súper emocionados en temporada de playoffs y aparte es un honor que hayan traído este trofeo aquí a la ciudad de Dallas. Quiero decirles que es el trofeo más antiguo de la historia del deporte. Why is this cup so important and why is visiting Dallas today?
Well, we're in Dallas because we're promoting the NHL playoffs, and tonight is Game 6, where the Dallas Stars are playing the Nashville Predators with an opportunity to win the first round and move on to the next series. The Stanley Cup is a very important trophy, one of the hardest trophies in professional sport to win, and what makes it so special is that once it's won, players and coaches and owners, trainers, they will get their names engraved on the Stanley Cup and it'll be associated with the Stanley Cup for the rest of history. Unlike the other professional sports, their trophies are brand new every year and replaced. This one is reused every year, and that's what makes it so special because of all the different players over all the history of the Stanley Cup Finals that have actually touched and drank from it and hoisted it. It's 126 years old.
Wow.
First presented in 1893, so it's just it's something that's every player dreams about winning, and when they finally get a chance to hoist it, it's like a lifelong dream come true. Fans from all over the world, whether they're hockey fans or not, somehow when we're traveling around, they always seem to know what it is when they see it because the shape never changes, but it's just something that special about it that people still know whether they are a fan or not. And hopefully we can make a fan out of them too by having an opportunity of giving them a chance to get a photo.
That will be awesome. What's the material?
The material is sterling silver, and it's valued at $1.5 million for insurance rates.
Oh my God, I don't want to get too close to it.
But it is priceless when you think about it because you can't replace the history.
Yeah.
So the cup has a little bit of character too with it because of all the engravings over time. There's been some errors with some of the team spellings or some of the player spellings.
That happens to me all the time.
So, I mean, it's kind of unique in a way, and I mean, it's what they call an imperfect perfection is the Stanley Cup. And,
like humans.
Yeah, like humans, absolutely. So it has its own kind of soul itself, I would think, and if this cup could talk, the history, the stories it could tell would be amazing.
And what's the meaning of the shape?
The shape has changed over the years. Back it was just a bowl originally, and then they added this part as the engravings and the tradition of putting the engravings on the cup started. But in the mid-40s, 1940s, it was a different shape. It was basically a stovepipe shape, probably no wider than this here, and the cup was probably a little taller, and these bands were actually on the bottom of the cup. So when they decided that they didn't have any more room left to put more names, they wanted to change the shape. So they changed it to this, but they used all the original bands from the 1940s cup. So they were all different shapes and sizes, and they didn't quite fit properly. So in the mid-50s, they redesigned it again, keeping the same shape, but now they made it so that all the teams would have the exact same spacing. So then now once the bands are filled, they can exchange them, and it continues with the same height and weight and everything. So.
Is the trophy gonna be tonight at the game?
Oh no. Right now there's a superstition with the trophy, and even though we're in the city promoting the playoffs, we're not going to go near the rink tonight. The trophy is not in the same building as any team until the actual final game and when someone has an opportunity to win it.
So you protect the trophy like a lot, like no everybody have the opportunity to get this close to it?
No, not everybody, but I mean we try to share it with the fans when we can, and right now today, I mean, we're on a promotional tour promoting the finals and everything too, and the Stanley Cup playoffs. But when we have an opportunity to share it with the fans, we're more than happy to allow them to get up close and personal and get a photo.
And I saw that you put some gloves on. I'm kind of like afraid to be too close to it. I don't want to get in trouble. So that means that you take care of it like very well. You just touch it with the gloves?
I do. I mean, the gloves is part of the protocol for my job. I mean, it just shows some honor and respect to the cup, but I mean, that's just part of the job. And when it comes to the fans, we allow the fans to touch it or give it a kiss or a hug or something.
Nice.
And
I
that's
want
all
to do
fun.
a kiss, okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much
Oh, you're very
for
welcome.
leaving us. Thank you so much for bringing this amazing piece to our city. We're so excited. Let's keep supporting the Dallas Stars. I hope we can be that tonight. If no, we're gonna keep going to the games, but this is an honor that you guys came and visit us, bringing this amazing piece of history in the sport. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you.